All right, guys. Make sure I'm right on the camera. Make sure my face is nice and shiny for you. That looks good. All right. At least I got my lights right. I can't change my face for you guys. Just kidding. How's everybody doing? So we're going to start transitioning over into the third step, and I want to show you guys how I connect it, how I connect all these together. My name is Daryl Phillips, owner of Warpolo Gaming, and what we do here is listen to you talk. Like I just said, I want to go ahead and start transitioning over into the third step, which is do something inside your box and get good at it. The thought process behind the steps. See, I showed you guys the thought process behind the ingredients. The thought process behind the steps is you are trying to discover yourself. Now that's pretty simple for people who are confident, okay? Because you maybe you already know yourself. And if you're new on here, by the way, subscribe. And I talk about all sorts of different things, and I'm going to be talking about even more things than even the people that have seen my videos. I'm going to be talking about all sorts of things. So check this out. The idea of cleaning your house and then filling your house up with good things is you're preparing your house to have things in it. In other words, you're preparing yourself to be around people, to whether it be at a job or whatever it may be, or heck, maybe you're a shy type person and you want to be a more outgoing type person, and you're trying to prepare yourself for those sorts of things. But to know yourself, you have to know your talents. All right? And the next the next two steps are about getting good at what you're good at, and then expanding upon those things. Going outwards, being bigger than you thought you could be, right? So for example, look what I'm doing here. I'm getting on camera, I'm getting on YouTube Live. These were not possible things before 2020. I wasn't ready for that. I'm still discovering things about myself that I didn't realize that I could do, okay? But here's the thing, I'm to the point in my life now, I'm going to try different things now. So I'm way far beyond this. I'm way far beyond just getting good at things that I'm good at. I am now to the point where I have no problem trying out new things. And if that fails, then I don't do that thing again. You have to bolster your self-confidence. I don't care how your life is gone. You have to try to work on those things. And all of these things together equal a good person. They equal and they turn you into a different and a good person. A better person. A better version of yourself. You guys got to understand something. And I've said this before, but it's worth repeating because, and I'll repeat it as long as I live, so you understand that what kind of human being I used to be. I used to be miserable to be around. Okay? I don't know what my future is. Do you know what your future is? Nobody does. But I know that I can confidently go forward now, and it's not as scary for me now. That I know that no matter what happens, no matter what happens, I can always start over. All right. Now I don't want to start over a bunch of times. You want to get it right the first time. But take for example, let's say I'm going to put up a video about some subject. I have to research that subject, or at least do some research on that subject. I don't have to necessarily deep dive into it, but I have to research enough to be able to speak on the subject. So I do the research. I figure out how I'm going to do the video that day. When I record it, is it going to be an outside shot? Is it going to be done with the new Canon, or is it going to be done with the old Canon? Is it going to be done with either one of my cell phones? Is it going to be a multiple shot where like I have two cameras on and I go from one angle to another angle? These are all different things that I've had to learn. But most importantly, I have to get on camera and I have to be confident. That's not what I was at first. I was so scared of that camera. And especially since my goal is really as simple as I'm trying to help people be better people. I'm especially trying to help people like myself that have low self-esteem and that have mental illness like I have. So even though I don't have as many problems anymore technically, I still have my issues. I will always have bipolar disorder, for example. PTSD can be worked on, and I know these things. So you have to know those things about yourself. I no longer allow other people to define me. In other words, I don't let people, and you're always going to have people who are your enemies that you didn't do anything wrong, but they just don't like you. That you didn't do anything wrong, but they just don't like you. It's okay. Let them not like you. That's their problem. I've talked about it a couple times that, when I was in high school, I was bullied bad, real bad, y'all. And then when I got on the streets, my self-esteem was so low that I allowed people just to abuse me. It took me a long time. To get out of that. So, the worst part is, on this particular subject, the talent thing, I knew I was good at stuff. I didn't know where to apply it. I didn't know how to apply it. I didn't know how to improve upon it. Especially since my life was a mess. Now that I've learned how to apply it, where to apply it, how often to apply it, using different manners to apply what I'm good at, different ways of doing things. Saying you're artistic is one thing. Defining your artistic ability is another. Defining a way to use your artistic ability is another. Like I showed you guys a couple weeks ago about the paintings and stuff that I'm going to be doing. When Sophia leaves, I will have different devices that I can use to get through different things that I know I'm going to go through. And the best part is I can sell that stuff or give it to somebody if I want to, but I can sell it. And if it's good enough, maybe somebody will buy it. You see, that's the real gift when you learn your talents. That's the real thing. You never know what you can do with them. And if giving the excuse that, well, I can't do these things because someone's stopping me from over here. Either figure out a way to get through that thing or go around it. There's no excuse for not using your talents. It's an excuse, and people hide behind excuses like that because they're afraid. And that's okay if you're afraid. It's not okay if it's diminishing you. God created all creatures special, but He created man very special. He created us in His image. He doesn't see us like we see us, right? I used to see myself like a piece of crap. Nothing I ever did was good enough. And I projected my hatred towards myself towards other people. So I didn't like this person, I didn't like that person, because until I wouldn't hang out with them. Even though I could have learned from that person, maybe. There's a lot of people in this country, in the United States, that they're very confused. They're scared about this or that. And what I would say to those who are afraid, don't be. You're not alone. Learn the history of this country. Learn what the founding fathers did. And if you're scared about your 401k, be patient. Be patient. I lost $295 today. Yeah. Lost $295 today. I'm on here, aren't I? It's not like I get paid for this. Look, you can't be afraid. You got to keep doing what you do. Be patient on some of these things. Hold on. Two things actually. When Dwan died, I didn't know what I was going to do. And there's some things I still don't know yet, because Sophia is leaving, and even though the plan is in a year or so or more, but we're going to try for a year and a half, something like that, is that I'm going to join her and I'm going to help pay for a house. But I don't know the future. And just like I didn't know my friend was going to pass away, I don't know if there's something that's going to happen to her, or who knows. So I have to prepare as if something bad's going to happen. I know this, that I know now that I can make friends now, that I don't have to be a shy person. I know that I'm not an evil darkling, as it were. I know that I'm a good person, and unlike before, I'm not messed up. I know that whoever is my friend, I would hope they would cherish my friendship as much as I cherish theirs. There was this time that I didn't have anyone, and I didn't know myself. I knew certain talents that I had, but how useful are they on the streets? I mean, I'm good at music, but I didn't understand why I was good at music. Well, over over these last 19 years, I started figuring out that I have a lot of talents they can be used for a lot of different things. That I don't have to be I don't know, I don't know how you would describe me, inglorious person. I was hard to be around. That my whole life was a mixture of confusion and stupid decisions. That I don't do those things anymore. I don't make stupid decisions anymore. I make sure that I think things through now. And so I know that I have that confidence going before me. I am scared that Sophia's leaving. I'm scared because what happens? I've never done this before. It's a scary thing for me. There's hope in knowledge, okay? Knowing yourself, knowing things, knowing other things. There's hope in that because you know that there's always a solution if the time comes. There's a solution to the problem. I hate not knowing things. In other words, I hate not knowing the future, I guess is the best way to say it. I hate not knowing that. Because I want to be successful at this. I don't have enough money yet. I have some saved, but I don't have enough money in that Roth IRA yet. I have way less than I thought I would. Because she's leaving way sooner than I thought she would. And so I have my fears about these things. The thing is, because I know what I'm good at, I think that there are solutions to these problems. I think I've figured out some stuff that I'm not going to necessarily say right now because I need to be sure, but I think that there's solutions to these problems. I just need to do them. I'm doing a lot of thinking about what am I going to do when she leaves? How am I going to do this? Well, or not do this. I know how I'm going to do this. I mean, what subject matters am I going to do? How am I going to deal with a certain thing if this is going to happen? I try to go through different scenarios so that I can make sure I'm mentally prepared for things. What happens if I get depressed? There's not going to be someone here just sitting there talking to me. That's why me getting better at this is good for me. Whatever you're good at, get good at it. Get into books and read about it. Get on Google and read about it. Learn as much as you can about whatever subject, whatever things you're good at. Learn as much as you can about that. Have some knowledge in your think bank, right? I just wanted to give this message of hope for the end of the week, because I want you guys to be as good a people as you can be. I'm not sure if I'm going to get on tomorrow or Sunday. I haven't decided yet. I might not get on this weekend. I do have to finish these videos. but I will for sure be on Monday. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be on tomorrow. That's why I'm giving my weekly message now, just in case I decide not to get on tomorrow. But I want you guys to listen to me. Carrying your ingredients will help you be a happy person no matter what the situation is. Following your steps will help you change things the way you want them to be changed, not the way somebody else wants them to be changed. I believe in you. I believe in you because I know you can be better. And the handful of people that I know, personally know, that watch this, I know they're good people. I know Tanya's a good person. I know Denise is a good person. I know Lori's a good person. And Sophia. And Sophia's daughter, Amanda. I know if anybody else gets on here, I don't know if any of my friends, they haven't ever said hi, so I don't know. I give links to these lives whenever I do them. So, but those are the ones I know for sure get on. I know that those are good people. Those are people, believe it or not, the people I just named, Tanya and Lori and stuff. Those are people that I would never have considered, that probably wouldn't have been my friend years ago, because I wasn't a good person. Not in that way. I wasn't like evil, but I wasn't good. I was miserable to be around. So as you go through this weekend, remember that change, while it is hard to change is worth it. It's worth it to be a different person, to try, because you do have to give an effort to be good. So please do not drink and drive, okay? Please don't drink and drive. It's dumb, stupid. It's also very selfish. Be understanding of one another, not just from your perspective, but from theirs. Be understanding of yourself, too. I know this wasn't a very long live, but I want to make sure I get back to work, and I will most likely get on tomorrow too. But I have to. I get on a lot more than I want, than I thought I would get on. In other words, the amount of times I get on. So I can't have all of these be half an hour long every single time, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than you think it is. So, but I wanted to make sure that I got on, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get on tomorrow, and I want to make sure that I always want to make sure I get on at the end of the week to make sure that I give you guys an ending message so that you can start your next week good. Remember that life is fleeting. You're not promised your next breath. And I guess till tomorrow or Monday. Like I said, I'm not sure yet. Either tomorrow or Monday. Monday for sure. Until the next time I see you guys, basically. May the Lord light guide you in all things. Goodbye.